Hello, this is Teresa. Welcome to my channel. Today is Thursday. Man, it was hard to figure out what today was because of the holiday. But I'm just checking my technology while I'm talking. Thursday, July 6th, and it's 2:57 here in the United States. And I'm just looking to see if I'm live. Looks like I am. So today, this is titled I just remembered my volume was on, so I didn't talk. Anyways, today's title is Goodies from Italy, and I did buy these from Roxy Creations Etsy shop, and they just came in today, and I wanted to share what I got. So right now you see my little graphic inviting you to come visit my group, Junk Journaling United. Now I show this graphic every time, but I haven't really talked about it because I usually play music so that I can set up the YouTube channel and, you know, make sure I'm live and all that fun thing, all those fun things. Anyways, the thing is that I don't sell anything. I'm not in competition. I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I'm not doing that any longer. And so Junk Journaling United Facebook group is a great place to add to a group or groups that you're already enjoying. And the reason why it's a good add-on is because in this group you can share various digitals. And even if you want to share a digital from a group or creator that I've had a recent bad experience with, doesn't matter. I'm all about no rules, and as long as you're behaving yourself and being kind to people, or, you know, just that old adage that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That one works really well for me, and sometimes I have to say nothing at all. Many times I have to say nothing at all. So and that's okay. You know, we've got people who are warm and cuddly, and then we've got people who are very black and white and out there. And so anyways, it's a great group for just, you know, you made something and you just love it and you want to share it, but maybe the group that you're in doesn't allow sharing from other creators. And that makes sense. I totally understand that. But I don't have any competition, so I don't care what you share in there as long as it's within my faith system. So that doesn't mean you have to share, you know, Bible verses and stuff like that. But if it's something outside of my faith system, boy, can't talk today, outside of my faith system, then I would remove the post because it's my group. So that's the only thing that would bug me. Oh my, I just realized that there's a glaring grammatical error in my little image there. It's supposed to be for Idaho and spell correct obviously put a hyphen in there because I didn't do it. Anyway, so if you'd like to do Happy Mail, let me know. That might be a fun thing to do. I did try to send some Happy Mail to a gal, and I just got it returned today, so that was kind of a bummer because I paid for the postage, but the address that I was given didn't work. It got returned to sender. So let's go ahead and move on to what today's topic is. But before I will mention Junk Journal July, I wanted to say something about Junk Journal July. So I knew I wanted to do Junk Journal July. Now, there are lots of collaborations that happen, and different people sponsor them. Different people have different collaborative groups and that sort of thing. It doesn't belong to any one person. It's like splinter groups. So some people might be using different versions of the hashtag. Like on this sheet, I have Junk Journal July 2023. The hashtag that I'm using is hashtag Junk Journal July. And I'm currently spending a lot of time in a group called Create with Scrimping Mommy. So I put out a post, hey, is anybody else doing Junk Journal July, blah, blah, blah. And folks got interested. They got really interested pretty quickly. And so I told the gal who the group Create with Scrimping Mommy, Amanda, it's her group, belongs to her. I said, oh, okay, you're interested? I'll put together a prompt list, which I did. Now, these are normal words. These are words that we use all the time when we're junk journaling. A tag, musical, belly band. Oh, there's another error. Belly bank. It's supposed to say belly band. Fussy cutting. All of those are pretty generic. Then there's some other ones. Now, if anything matches what someone else has done in the past, it's not a copyright thing. And I don't remember my name half of the time, let alone who I got digitals from. It's really a 24-hour job to try and keep my digitals separate, because I try to respect group owners' roles about not sharing other people's digitals. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to buy other people's digitals. And so that's just how it is. Now, I know folks think it's great when you give a shout out to somebody that you know, case their ideas from, you share their ideas from, and that's all well and good, but it's not always going to happen. And with me, it's something that happens naturally. So if I can remember the person's name, half the time I can't even remember this group's name. I always say Scrimping Mommy instead of Create with Scrimping Mommy. And you know what? Nobody pays my paychecks, so what I do is what I do. It's not out of any malice or disrespect. It's just because that's how I do things. That's how my memory works. And I'm out here to have fun, not to follow different rules that people set down because they think that you can't use some of these hashtag names or prompt names or whatever the case may be. What I do is I take notes, but I don't take notes as to who I got the idea from in the first place. I have lots of notes in my my planner that tells me like different elements I can use and different supplies I can use, and who is the person that told me about corner rounders or a crocodile the first time. I have no clue. I'm very thankful to the person who puts out that YouTube video and taught me, and if they sold digitals, I very likely may have purchased some of their digitals. A lot of times I'll buy digitals from YouTube creators because I like to play along with them. So if they're demonstrating something, and it was the same way with Stampin' Up. If somebody demonstrated a card, oh my gosh, that was a surefire way to get me to buy those Stampin' Up products so that I could make the same card that they could, and that's how I practice. I'm a Ben Franklin. I like to copy things, and that's just how it works. Now, I'm not copying it to sell to anybody or anything like that. I'm doing it because I like to have fun too. So, and another thing is coming up here, I'm going to share with you what I purchased from Roxy Creations off of her Etsy shop. I am a collector. So now that I'm not a Stampin' Up demonstrator any longer, I don't collect Stampin' Up products. I collect junk journaling products. Now in the beginning, I bought the supplies and, you know, some stuff off of Amazon and stuff for paper and that sort of thing. And I was using a lot of Stampin' Up stuff at the same time. Gradually, I have gone to using digitals, and now I am collecting real stuff, real vintage items like documents and books. And my most newest haul is what you're seeing right here. Antique book pages from the 1800s, fabric sewing bundle. I'm not a seamstress. I don't sew. I bought my first sewing machine because of a YouTube video from Joey DeFee. And I bought the same sewing machine. I sent away to the UK for it. I'm a collector. That's what I do. That's my hobby. And I have a lot of fun with it. So straw paper just totally amazed me. I was drawn to it. So back to me not being a seamstress or someone who sews, I don't have a lot of fabric pieces laying around, and I really don't have the time to sift through thrift stores to find them. As I grow in this hobby, I will have it more like in my head what things I want to look for when I'm in a thrift store, and so I will eventually start accumulating this stuff that way. But for right now, the type of collector I am, I'm buying it from somebody else who has already gone to the thrift store and sorted through all this stuff, purchased books, and that sort of thing. By now, I've got so much stuff, I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it in my lifetime, so probably won't need any more stuff. I am in desperate need of vintage buttons. I used up all of mine, but I have an idea where I can go to find some more of those. Was in an antique shop this last weekend, and I wanted to talk to the gal about it, but she was so busy chit-chatting on the phone to her friend that I just didn't have time to stand there and wait. So I'm home now, and I'll go back to the Boise store where they've got great customer service. So that was a rabbit trail, and a little bit of a rant tied in together. But let's go ahead and take a look at my package. And so this is my package from Italy, and so underneath it are my book pages. So these are just really awesome. It was a lot of fun going through these. Now this little one was the one on the top. I did detect a little bit of mold smell when I opened this up, and I don't know the difference between mold and mildew and whatever, but when I put it up to my nose, this has been laying out for, I don't know, I think it's been at least an hour since I got it and opened it up and went through it. Now I guess I thought because of this little trying to get it in the camera right there, those little marks, I thought they were mold. I may be wrong, but when I put it up to my nose, it's already smelling better. And the rest of them had even a lighter smell. So it came in this plastic package. Oh, I'm bending over. So it came in this plastic package, and I don't know if this is the cheapest way for the seller to package these. If paper would be cheaper, paper might be a better idea, so as to not hold any possible moisture in there, especially if you're in a humid climate. And I'm not from Italy. I've never been to Italy, so I have no idea what the climate is like. But that was just a thought I had. And I even almost feel like these were they seemed a little damp. Not all of them. It was more of an impression than an actual experience. So that might be a good idea if a person could wrap their stuff in paper instead of plastic. But like I said, I'm smelling as I'm talking. I'm hardly smelling any, a little bit there, but there's nothing there that indicates. The thing is this is probably, and I'm trying to teach myself more about rag paper. This might be more of a rag paper type thing, and maybe it will hold the smell just a little bit longer. These are all guesses that I'm making, and I really have to put it up to my nose and try to smell it. So these are not complaints. These are observations. And I am happy. Look at the edges on that. Oh, wait. Some of these I don't understand. Like this edge is really smooth and this edge is ragged. I'm curious. I'm a collector. I want to learn about this stuff. And there were some others here. Let me see. Look at this one. This one is so cool. I geeked out like this not the other day. I think it might even been 6 months ago or so. I got a package from, I want to say like Manchester, somewhere in the UK. It was so fun going through it. This is so cool. This is very cool. I just wonder why. Why is that like that? Is that like, did it get wet? Is that the way the paper was back then? It's like, you know, curious minds want to know. So that is very cool. Look at this. This is like, I know that's black, but it almost looks blue up there. The characteristics of the paper are just so fun to look at. So fun. Now I'm trying to get to, there was one set, maybe more than one, not this. This looks like this is a dictionary. I do not read Italian. This one came with a cover, and then when you open it up, God bless the person who packaged this for me. I think Rachel said her daughter and her friends packaged these. Very cool, very exciting for me. And yeah, this is breaking up, but I don't care. It's an old book. It's supposed to. It's an antique. I love antiques. So this one is 17 something. I think this is my first document from the 1700s. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out where was that one. Oh, look at this. These are so cool. I don't know what year that would be. I mean, I'm being really careful, but all these pages, because I have what's called familiar tremors, and so sometimes when I'm trying to get pages open of these old documents, I will shake and I will cause the page to tear. And so I didn't notice one page try to tear on me while I was trying to open them up. You know, like this looks super fragile. I'm not going to keep trying to go through them. I'm doing this for two reasons. One, to show the pages, because she sells these. So if this is something you are interested in, you could purchase them. Look at this. Did this just deteriorate to that point? Probably. But it's really cool that it has, because then you can see the threads in the paper. I think that's what I'm seeing. Really strong paper. Love things with pictures. I love books that have pencil writings or pen writings in them. Okay, I must have passed up the pages that I was thinking of. Nice big tall pages. Look at this. This is very cool. I'm guessing this is reg paper, because again, it looks like I can see my poor husband. I'll bring this stuff out and go, look at this. He's like, okay, linen paper. What's the big deal? Very, very fun. Really good quality. I mean, for old stuff, so fun to see what it does. Okay, so way back here towards the front, I'm bound and determined to show you these one pages that were interesting to me. Let's see. Was back towards the smaller pages. It's something like this. Nope. Nope. This. Look at this. It folds out. It's like an accordion. Is that a pamphlet? Or is that from a book? Doesn't look like a pamphlet. 82. This would be a heck of a long pamphlet. So I don't understand that. I would love to learn what it is I'm looking at. 81, 82, 83. We go that way. Just afraid to bend it the wrong way and cause it to tear. So there was that one that was like that. And thought there was another one. I think there was two, but I just missed the second one again. Anyways, look at this. That's cool. It still has the string in it. Yep. I think the smell is dissipating. I was looking up in case I needed to buy something to treat some of the pages with. But at this point, I don't think, and nothing feels damp to me anymore. You know, not really damp. I don't know how to describe it, but it all looks great. It all is smelling better by the minute, more just like old pages. And I'm very pleased with that purchase. So two other things that I got other than the straw paper, and that's self-explanatory. Let's see, one was, let me look at my list here. One was fabric sewing bundle and a mixed fabric bundle with some vintage and antique fabrics. I don't know which bundle was which. But maybe, oh gosh, I mean, look at this lace. That could be antique. That's beautiful. And this, is this a piece by itself? Yep. That looks like that could be antique. Oh my. Okay, wait a minute. This has some lace on it. So, back to my list. For some vintage and antique fabrics, hemp, and linens. Okay. So this is probably the one because I think this is all linens. I wonder if there's anything small that I'm missing. That's cool. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to use for clusters and that sort of thing. So that's that one. Okay, how many pieces? The paper, I stopped counting at 100 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 there. And I think that was the linens. And this, I'm counting this little piece. 1, 2, 3. These are going to be hard to count. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's very cool. Tapestry. I might have lost count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh good, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I think this is 25. And you know, I think I just heard somebody yell at me, untie it and show us more. So I'm going to do that. I'm only at 26 minutes, so this hasn't gone too long yet. This person knows how to tie cool stuff. Okay, so she's got cute stamped images on both. That's fun. And then we've got a couple pieces, little, oh, this looks vintage. Lace. I'm not counting those. There's 3 pieces. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I keep losing count, 12, 13, I think she ironed these, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's a big piece. Look how big that piece is. And I'm not buying it to make anything in particular. I mean, I guess I could make like a quilted cover with all these pieces. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Was hoping to get some of that blue and white striped, is it? That Rachel uses in a lot of her videos. I think she calls it, I wanted to say piping, but I don't feel like that's right. I don't have the best of memories. This little ripping, tipping, pipping, trying to remember. She's got 2 cute little images. A stag and a squirrel. I really like the squirrel. Anyways, very, very exciting. I'm very happy with that. And I just wanted to share what I got. So real quick, just a quick look at, where did I put it? Ooh. My hashtag Junk Journal July. Hashtags are free and open for anybody to use. And my little prompt list, that's just giving me some direction as to how I want to do my junk journal that I'm creating in July. And So let's see, what is today? Today is handwriting and sketch your view. So I will be thinking about that, and I will be doing another video for Junk Journal July, day 6, using the prompts handwriting and sketch your view later on today. Still got some work to do. This was from the Eclectic ephemera kit or something of Amanda's. I just love it. That's why it's kind of hanging out here. I'm just like, where can I use that at? Because I want to use that. Yep, that's going to be a lot of fun. This is from one of my books that I bought off of Etsy shop. That is a German book, so it's very exciting. I now have Italian, German, and felt like I had another language, but UK is English. But I think there is like a, let's see, a Wales language. What is it called? Can't remember. Anyways, I think I might have 3 languages, well, and then English, so that would be 4 languages. Okay, well, thanks for taking time with me today. I hope that you enjoyed that reveal. Oh, hi, Inky Fingers. I just now saw that. Thanks for watching. And thanks for your great products. So Inky Fingers Society just chatted at me, and they are another, in fact, I think one of my elements in my Junk Journal July is from her. Pretty sure it's a lady. Yep. So I took this tag of hers and I altered it, and on the back it says, "Hi Teresa, thank you so much for supporting my small creative business, my family, and I truly appreciate it. It makes a big difference to us and to our community as well. If there are any issues with your order, please contact me as soon as possible and I will be happy to resolve them for you. Here's a 15% off coupon, blah, blah, blah. Happy paper play." I'm not going to try and say your name. Arwen? A-R-W-E-N. Arwen. Sorry if I butchered your name. Yep, so, yep, I repurposed your packaging. I have a lot of fun doing that. So that goes right in there. And I know I have some more of her sales information in my idea book. It's supposed to remind me of where I got certain things from. I might have even gotten, I'm not going to say that because I don't know if it's true. I was just going to look real fast. So this is my idea book, and felt like there was some more advertising information from her in here, but I might be wrong. So hard to keep track of all this stuff. It would be in the front if I had it. I just know there's got to be something somewhere else because I remember there being something. Oh well, not gonna find it because I know it was another great big tag like that. Maybe I just hadn't repurposed that one yet. Oh well, I tried. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. I think I've already said that once and then I started talking about something else. Oh, thanks. Yep. It helps me to remember things. Obviously not at this point because I couldn't find the other stuff that I could have sworn I had in there for you. But y'all have a good day today, and I hope you're enjoying Junk Journal July. If you're participating, check out Amanda's group. It's a very friendly place to hang out, and hopefully I will see you